Everybody, welcome to the channel. In today's episode, it's me, Nick, also known as Soviet Green. So today we've got a really fun deck that I crafted to kind of help combat against all the other white mid-rangey grinded decks we're seeing and the aggro decks that are out there trying to win on turn 3. We have Teferi go Burr. And really, it's just blue-white control doing the same mid-rangey token thing that all other decks are doing, but better because we're blue and we have counters. So let's go over the deck real quick. The key player in here is Teferi himself, the Temporal Pilgrim. He's got an effect that synergizes really good with Caretaker's Talent. It's -2, make a 2/2 token of Vigilance. This 2/2 token has, whenever you draw a card, you get +1/+1, a counter on that creature. Teferi has, whenever you draw a card, you get a loaded counter on him. Caretaker's Talent has, whenever you make a token, you draw a card. So essentially, with one Talent out and then one Teferi out, your Teferi becomes -1, make a 3/3. And the next turn, he's back to the same loyalty he was before, and you've got a 4/4. So it just gives him a little bit of a power spike, but also makes him a big enabler for the Caretaker's Talent and vice versa. So they really complement each other good. Once you get two of these guys out, you start really hitting it because it's 0 loyalty counters to make a 4/4 with Vigilance. And it can just keep going and going and going. To kind of help with that, we've got other cards that are going to help us get there. We've got cards that are going to help us enable us. The ones that are going to help enable us, we're going to go over first. Those are going to be Boros Talent. We've got 3 of these. And I kind of tested 3 and 4. I think 3 is the number I want to be at because it lets me have more control in the rest of the deck. And it's got, when it comes in, for 2 mana, you get a 0/4 Defender bird. Nice little bird that, or a wall, but it looks like a bird. Level 2 is 1 mana, so whenever a non-creature, non-land permanent enters, you get to put a +1/+1 counter on something. So this might be the wall itself, or it might be your little Teferi token, maybe a Fountain Port Fish token. You'll find some put a counter on if you need it, because you're going to get a lot of things. We've got Deduce, that helps you. Actually, Deduce, really cool, because with Caretaker's Talent, it's now a 2 mana divination. You draw 2 cards because you draw the card, investigate, which makes a token, you draw your second card. And then now you've got a third card to draw. So for 4 mana, as long as you have a Caretaker's Talent down, this is 4 mana to draw 3 cards, 2 mana to draw 2 cards, and save one for later. However you want to look at it. It's just really powerful. And then we've got 3 steps ahead. That kind of helps make a token too. If you have a token already, you can copy it. Obviously, Caretaker's Talent does that, but it also counters spells. And then Sunfall is a mix of enabling when you have a talent because you get a draw with a token. We all know this. It also wipes the board. So if you can make it a turn 5 against a mid-range deck and they're overtaking you on board, you've got a little bit of a comeback. So it gets rid of Sheoldreds or even aggro decks. Now to help us get there a little bit more, besides the wipe, because we need to get to turn 5, we've got spells like Elspeth's Smite. This deals 3 damage to an attacking or blocking creature. And that really helps with the Burn Together deck, because their creatures, their Heartfire Hero and their Scamp, need to die to deal that damage. There are other decks to help against that have die effects. If maybe you have a token or your land out and you deal some damage to something, you throw that out on top of it. And that makes it exile instead of dying. So I do like it a lot. We've got Phantom Interference to help counter spells. It also has a cool ability. Late in the game, you can make a token with it. That helps you draw on your opponent's turn, which is a little bit more difficult to do. The white decks can't do it as often as the blue-white deck gets to do it. 3 steps ahead, we all know, is a great counter or draw a card. No More Lies. I wanted to run more Phantom Interferences, but No More Lies is just that much better. That 1 extra mana of, you can counter a 3 mana spell on turn 5. You can't do that with Phantom Interference if they hit all the land drops. It's just a big difference. Plus, exile on it helps. So we do have 3 of these. It's not token themed. I wish it could have been, but it makes the deck a lot better. And that wraps it up. We've also got Restless Anchorage, 4 of them. That helps make tokens, map tokens if it attacks. We've got 2 Demolition Fields to destroy their mana lands, and then we've got 2 Fountain Ports. You could probably run 3 of these, even 4 of these, maybe subtract a Demolition Field each time you add one. You don't want to have too much non-colored mana because you have things like No More Lies, 3 steps ahead, that are a little bit more mana intensive, as well as Teferi and Sunfall. Maybe you want to play Teferi and still have No More Lies open. You don't want too much non-colored lands. But besides that, that's the whole deck. So enjoy the games, and then stick around for the deck tech and stats at the end. All right, let's see if we can climb up with this deck or not. We've got Catan. They go first. We get tap land, and then 2 colorless lands with No More Lies. Ooh, yeah, I think we're going to mulligan 2 Mr. Opponents. Okay, this looks a lot better. We got Teferi, Get Lost, Deduce, Sunfall, 2 lands. So what do we pitch? Well, they go first and they're running bunny sleeves, so probably the Teferi, he's the slowest of the cards, despite being the all-star of the deck. Clearly the superior Planewalker in this meta. Planewalker? Planeswalker. I know words. Keep. And we get rid of Teferi. Sorry, buddy. We'll come back for you. I'd pop an emote for you, but they'd be like, yo, what's going on? Tap land, please. We just have to make it to turn 5. We just have to make it to turn 5, ladies and gentlemen. So we have to tell ourselves. This is the test. Can we beat Selesnya? Because we can't beat Selesnya. We can't beat red. They're very concerned about my tap land, I guess. The Ponderant. Oh, there we go. They played the... Let's call it. Is this... Frog, but this doesn't affect all animals, just his friends. Okay, cool. I don't know why I thought that affected like all the new animal tribey things in here. We pass because we do have a counter. We've got to do, so we've got to get lost. Okay, so they play another rabbit. Oh, I can't keep track of all these rabbits. Scribe at the top, and they play another Might Caller. If that's the case, I think just to save HP, turn 5 is a long ways away. I'm just gonna go ahead and kill this. This original Might Caller. I hate having to help them get lands. Alright, our turn, and we get Sunfall 2.0. Perfect. Just what I wanted. Let's play land and show them business by passing. Scariest thing a blue player can do. Draw, pass. No, draw, land, pass. Okay, so they play Big Mentor. We're going to draw with our Deduce this turn. Jeez, that's big, though. Maybe we should have countered that. I wasn't mathing. Oh, maybe I need to take a nap before I keep playing. It is early. Let's just counter that. That's too much card advantage. Alright. So, he swings 4. Can he buff anything up more than ridiculous amounts? This hurts so bad. So, this gets +2 as long as he has a token. So this is a 4, 6, 8, maybe 9. Oh god, it's going to be so close. We have the bird to maybe block the quest caller? Oh, it's going to be really close though. Should I have countered the Mentor? I mean, countering this guy was great, but... And that's a lot. That's the one damage you might have needed. Nope, never mind. We might be good. So it's better for him to keep this, because now it's 3, 4. Okay. It would have been better for him to keep that. That's all I'm saying. Our bird can block this Might Caller just to save life. That's way more important right now than drawing cards off the deuce. Choking up a little bit here. Oh, gosh. Water. Pass. I mean, yeah, sure, this is how I wanted to start the morning because this is aggro. This is exactly what this deck's supposed to do. And we get another 3/3. Great, we've got 2 3/3 tokens. By the way, we don't have a Caretaker's Talon. Very unfortunate. That would have helped us get gas. Oh, and bye! Okay. Bunnies could not keep hopping along, I guess. You made it this far in the video. Come on, hit that little button right there. Subscribe. You know you want to do it. Yeah, just like that. It's right there. Push it. Oh, yeah. Opponent goes first again. That's fine. The matchmaker knows we can handle it because we get a Caretaker's Talent and a Teferi. Counter and a talent is good too. Let's keep. We got a tap land, tap land. Hopefully we won't just play this tapped. Let's play the birdie first. Okay, opponent is slow Boros. That means they're playing their artifacts and whatnot. So we are going to play an island and hold up a counter. Carrot cake. I can let that resolve. Remember, this is a battle of resources. We can destroy things that they have. There are things we can't destroy that they have. The things that we can't destroy are their artifacts, their forges. So we have to hold this counter for their forge if we can. Which means we're not playing this talent until next turn, which might be a sign that we're holding up a counter, but it might also be the last turn that the counter is good, because it's only if they can't pay 3. Here's our enchantment. We're going to play the Builder's Talent as a blocker. And it'll give us a little bit of a mana sink next turn if we have nothing else to do. Because that'll leave up Smite and Talents. Ooh, that would not leave up the counter, though, because I have this plain land. But not for long. Okay, so let's get a white source with this, then. Okay, white source. And I got an untapped land off the top. That might be fine for us. Maybe we can get another... So they got a tap land off the top. Maybe we can get an untapped land. Do I activate this talent now, or do I hold it in the Smite? I think I activate this talent now. It's a really cool ability to get going once you have a Kraken. And then it makes the third talent, third level, a lot more effective. Okay, so they play their talent. Again, we live that resolve, we can get lost that thing. He gets the extra token. In fact, I'll give you 2 more tokens, buddy. Here you go. All the tokens you could want. That stops the copy ability? I've never done it. Oh, yeah, because, yeah, I have done it. I did it before he targeted it. I'm an idiot. I'm a goober. Tap land, kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. Because if we got an untapped land, we could have talented and held open the No More Lies. We're obviously not playing games with their forge. We do not want to see that hit the ground. Because once it hits the ground, we don't have artifact removal in the stack. You could, by the way. There's that spree card. It's 1 mana. It adds counters to everything you own. We let them have one. We're going to draw more than they draw. Remember what I said about this No More Lies? It's going to slowly approach the range where it's not useful at all anymore. We are getting there. So we're going to do this Caretaker's Talent. Really glad we got that untapped land, by the way. That was huge. Because now we get to copy this token and draw a card. And then if we get another untapped land, we can Teferi while holding open this No More Lies, if it's even still useful. Well, we can't let that happen. I'll let you draw all you want, but you can't destroy my shits. That's not allowed in here. Get out. Go. We gotta make decisions. I know we could have got it back by sinking 5 mana into it, but I really want to play Teferi this turn, because I need to get that engine going. Plus, what was that? That was artifact and sham removal. Yeah, that's a good card to have in here, too. I was telling my brother to put one of those in here. Oof, okie doke. I'm in a different deck, I think. So, that's fine. In fact, that's even better, because before he would have just destroyed it, and then he would have destroyed it again when I brought it back. So now I'm really cooking with grease. Make a token. Make a 3/3 for -1, by the way. Tap land. That's, I mean, not really anything else I was going to do. Let's play the Anchorage and pass. I mean, not really anything else we can do. We're going to hold open Smite in case he attacks anything tricky, but he kills our talent next turn, and then we bring... Oh, he kills that talent, so he's got something else to kill this talent, or he's getting ready to draw like a Get Lost. Here's a Helix. Okay.
Travel is harder than it looks.
We still have ways to make tokens. Plenty of ways. We have our own Anchorage. We've got Sunfall as a backup plan. So we're still attacking with a 5/5 this turn. And we got a count. Perfect. I am happy. So if he wants to throw everything at it to block it, it's definitely going to kill everything. One, he can't even tap to draw a card or anything. He doesn't have any tap. Okay, good. Math. So math time. I need 4 lands. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That leaves me open 3 lands, which is all I need to counter. So if that's the case, any of these pain lands? No. Okay, it's leaving open good lands. I'm good. We are going to attack with our Vigilance. 5/5 now? 5/5 now. And we drew a Teferi. Perfect. The engine. And we leave open 3 mana to counter if they have any kind of shenanigans that we don't like maybe a Sunfall. We might be getting past the point we need to worry too much about the Forge. I know I keep talking Forge, but that's kind of how they went. This just lets them draw to get their win con. A little bit different in my deck. This kind of is half of a win con. This is the other half of a win con. I don't know if he turtled out. He was just like, I'm out of here. I'm closing the app. I'm done with these long games against white and blue decks. Or, I mean, honestly, just white decks right now are everywhere. Or if he had to go let his dog out. All right, my turn. Or, no, it is my turn. Oh, I've been sitting here so long. Obviously, I cut it for you guys, but I've been sitting here so long watching his 3 ropes go down. Yeah, we don't use any mana. I almost forgot what I was doing. It had been so long. Okay, so now that Mr. Opponent's like on his last rope, I want to say this. I'm going to chalk this up to him realizing that our battle plan is better. Not only do we have counters because we're playing blue, come on, and better draw, but with these Teferi tokens, they, just like their Forge, go up every turn in how much damage they deal, because every turn we draw a card. They go up at least 1, sometimes 2, 3, etc. No matter what. And it's the ultimate defender against his Forge. So maybe, I'm going to chalk this up to the maybe he just literally rage quit that he got somehow thrown into his counter matchup. Alright, next match. Alright, Mike, what are we doing? What are we doing? We get to go first. Great. We've got 2 removal, a counter, and a Teferi. Perfect. Tap land, untap land. We'll keep them. Always bird first. And they're doing a tap land too. Perfect. But this is a tap basic land. Okay. We don't have anything we're doing for 3 mana, so we're going to play this waste. There's so many ones I can't keep track of which is which right now. Because that lets us either deduce, or get lost, or counter with interference. Oh, we're going to counter that. That's their one of their most long-term value cards. They might be able to get it back. Who here knows? Oof, that tap lane feels bad, because I just drew a talent. But the counter felt good, so I'll take it. They have another. Oh, fucking shit. Editor, bleep that out. That was nasty. I am the editor. We discard Smite, and then we're going to tell them to get lost. They're probably going to level us up. Let's see. Nada. Nothing. They're holding open a cut down or something for my Anchorage. They're scared of the bird. I mean, honestly, if I was out there just one day and this giant island flapped its wings up out the ground, I would lose it. I mean, I think I need to wear my brown pants that day. They have white in their deck, so it does suck. We miss our land drop big time. But I think it's worth it, said, for this Deduce becoming Divination. If they hit me with a get lost, I'm going to throw little fits. Okay, they didn't. Unfortunately, we have to main phase this. We really want to get that land drop, buddy. We really want to get that land drop. It's tapped, but we'll take it. I think these tap lands are worth it just because it helps us with our mana spread so well and they gain life. We shall... Oh, every land I'm drawing's tapped today besides this waste. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. You know what we get to do? We get to copy this token. Ultimate value. Just using what we have on the field to make our hand bigger and drawing a counter out of it. Ultimate value. Okay, we already got our land drop, so we don't need to dig anymore. What are they doing with all of their mana? Oh. Well, I'm just gonna... Do we counter it or kill it? There are other things to counter, like Liliana's and stuff. I can kill those too. This has that effect when it enters the battle, though. I'll just exile it, because who knows, too? Maybe they try to reanimate it. Oh, they might! They did not like that. Okay, bye. I don't know why I ever play anything besides control. Okay, we're going up against a strategist. They gotta go first. Good hand. I'll keep it. We've got removal, we've got draw, we've got talents, we've got wipe. Counter would make this better, but we don't have that. Teferi would make this best, but we don't have him. Okay, we got token now. I think we go ahead and get this talent down. Because we don't know what they're doing. They're strategizing something, right? We don't have a counter. We could draw, but we've got our next land drop, and if we draw a counter to stop something, we're not going to use it. We don't want to really just hold it, get lost for no reason. So we are going to be the active player. They can be the reactive player. I guess you'd call me the proactive player. They're the reactive player. They're not reacting to anything. They're just watching paint dry. Come on, buddy. I'm impatient. This was like 10 seconds. Okay. That's not terrible. It's not really worth using to get lost on to get rid of. Perfect time to draw that land. Last game, worst lands. This game, best lands. We get our talent down, and we see if they're going to get losted or if they're going to have some kind of like enchantment that removes enchantments or spell that removes enchantments. I wonder if Borrowed Time's ever going to make a comeback. So we've got things to copy it. You can use Borrowed Time to get non-lands, and then you can use Planar Cleansing. That's the one, right? That gets Planar Cleansing is the one that gets planeswalkers and creatures, I think. I realized that deck I made should come out 2 days before this video comes out, but I made it yesterday. It should have had the throwback, because that would have been a lot better in a teamer deck. Anyways, we drew land. Let's draw first, actually. Let's draw 2 cards with our... And yeah, we're main phasing this, but let's just draw 2 cards with our 2-mana Divination. And we're going to get another 2 cards off our 2-mana Divination next turn, because I really don't care if I take 3 off this silly little thing. It's unfortunate we don't have a counter, because I see red. And usually when I see red in these slow decks, you're expecting to see the Forge. We wait, we see. What's he got? Maybe we scare him with this untapped land. A talent, I can live with that. I can definitely live with that, especially when you have no tokens. I have tokens, you don't have tokens. Where's your tokens, buddy? My turn? Let's do a 2-mana Divination. This card's busted. Not Deduce. This, Caretaker's Talent, that's busted. Lots of removal. I can just destroy everything. Wow, lots of removal. I can just destroy everything. Alright, we're gonna copy one of these guys to draw another card. Copying clues seems really cool. We got a counter. Perfect. Finally. Let's go ahead and just destroy his talent. I don't want him using it for anything. We're going to hold open this counter. And we don't need to discard a card now. Perfect. And pass. Again, scariest thing a blue player can do is pass with 2 lands untapped. There's so many memes about it too. Every time I go online, I feel a little bit attacked. If you're ever the blue player, sometimes it's fun just to leave those 2 lands on tap and see what happens. Yeah, you can draw land. You can try to make them bigger. I don't care. That's what those maps are there for. I'm such a nice person. I don't just kill your thing. I kill it and give you something. That's how nice blue and white is. Classic Azorius mage. Yes! Hold and open that no more lies. Paid off. That's why you're in here, baby. Help with the scoop. We're not going to get that. Too bad. So no cheeky draw this turn, I guess. No cheeky draw. We could spend 4 mana to draw a card. That's ridiculous if you ask me. We can hold this open. That makes a lot more sense. This is also 4 mana to draw a card, deal 2 damage. This Anchorage. So we have 6 mana. We have a bunch of draws here. We have the possibility that he's going to try to do something that could hurt us. So yeah, we pass, hold everything open. We have 2 get lost. We've got 2 Sunfalls. We've got a smite. We've got a counter. Let's smite you just to get you out of here. Now, it's not the best counter in the deck. It's interference. It's really just in here because best case it's an early counter. Worst case, it's a late token draw. I'd rather use the Fountain Port to draw right now, though. And he's out of here. Ah, yeah, I love how this deck beats the Boros version. As long as you take care of their forage, you're good. And honestly, as long as if you don't, maybe as long as you have a Teferi, you'll be good too. All right, I can read this name. We're going against Sharks. 2 counters, a wipe, / draw with this. Good lands. Against, it's probably a control mage. We'll keep. Oh, if he slams down a red land. I knew it! He's a liar! He's an imposter! That's fine, buddy. We went first. We can try to come back from this. This interference is probably going to be a good counter use this turn. Okay, alright. And then we have no more lies next turn. We just gotta make it to turn 5. That's what we said last time. That's what we're gonna say this time. We just gotta make it to turn 5. In turn. Actually, maybe the creature would have been fine to give him. Yeah, that's too much. He gets to start targeting it. That enables his Heartfire Hero. We gotta counter that too. It's all too much. It's all way too much. We gotta counter everything. Okay, we got a smite. This is going just dandy. Let's play this so we can have the option to smite and 3 steps ahead. I guess we could have done that with the Fountain Port too. Oh well. I'm trying to keep up with red. They go so fast. We gotta beat them. Yeah, I'll let you keep that. I'm gonna need something for my Sunfall. I'm about to bust down on your butts. Ugh. I hope you have another creature for that, by the way. I really do. I really hope you have another creature. Boom! Okay, they stay though, so they're not too salty. And yeah, they've got 5 cards in their hand. They probably have 1 or 2 more creatures. Okay, Challenger. In the ruckus. Goodbye, Shock. Nope, Shock to face. Oh gosh, this is a lot of damage this turn. Ugh. That's fine. What we have here is 2 mana for 2/2. 1 mana for a smite. Then 2 mana draw. Counter something if he tries to make it too big. He just needs 2 spells. He just needs 3 spells to get out of range. This is a very painful spot to be in, because we did not keep a good hand from mono red. Now we have a good card for it. The talents, he has Menace. Oh, we need to play the talent no matter what then. Okay, so it is talent to get the second blocker. It is activate you, and then it's hoping that he doesn't get past 5 so we can smite. Okay, I've had crazier dreams. I've had crazier wins that I've thought of. Okay, he's gonna give it haste. Is there another line I have now? Yes, there is. Activate you. So I'm going to take 3 for doing this. Pass to blockers. You. Because I really wish I could smite the hero and block the challenger, but this is not a 3-3. So I need to smite the challenger and eat 3 damage. Against the deck that has shown that they have shock. Where'd shock go? They played it. They have shock, so they probably have lightning strike. We gain 1 life. Look at that. It's going to come in handy, everybody. We have 5 lands that lets us counter and draw, or draw. Yeah. Right, token. Scary, scary match against mono red. I mean, we've made it to turn like 8, or right? 13 cards. We made it to turn 6. Because it means we didn't not miss a land draw. I should have just countered that. What a punt. That's fine. What we can do... No, yeah, I think this is actually better when it counters. So counter creature, counter target spell, and then let's draw 2 and discard a card. Auto pay. Because I can just block with this challenger with my wall. And I got a Pilgrim. Perfect. Teferi. Perfect. Yeah, we do this. Things are going to start turning around for us, ladies and gentlemen. Things are going to start turning around for us. I need to open this get lost. I need to hold it open. So I don't get to just go through and use my... In fact, I should probably kill it now before he targets it, because as soon as he targets it, he gets something off of it. Yeah, we pass. I really wanted to play my Teferi, and I could have if I kept that land I discarded. Okay, so Spear coming in hot. We can still activate our land. We can still have a blocker. Just have to look and see what he gets. We just have to look. Okay, he gets a land. Could be worse. Okay, Ruckus. That's nonsense. We're gonna go ahead and make a token if we can this turn, though. Pass. Pass. I mean, paying the 1 life for the token sucks. In that case, let's draw and see if we can't get something. Fingers crossed. We got nothing. Very unfortunate. Okay. Draw another card. We got a count. That would have been nice. That would have been nice. Would have been nice. We got a smite. We do have to play Teferi. I mean, do we? Because we can get this for a 2-3. This could be a 2-3. This, right? So, I can deal 5. This will just be a 2-2. If I do this, though, this is 5 mana. This is 3 mana, because I'm not attacking with it, actually. Oop, not control, just Z. So I can activate the anchorage, smite this, as long as he doesn't... I mean, it's probably not going to live, let's be honest, but it does leave me open the room for the counter, too. So, it might not actually. Because I got this Demolition Field. Get. No more lies, it's 2 mana intensive. Is this how we lose? Make sure we tap this. Is this where we go down? Pass to blockers. We got you here. Okay, pass. I did not feel a stick. Oh, no, that's right. No, we're good because anchorage. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we take no damage. We lost the land, but we take no damage. Should have played your Ruckus, buddy. Should have played your Ruckus. Oh, no! I can't counter that. Shit. What do we do? What do we do? Did we get... What do we do? What do we do? Well, obviously I think we have to play this land. He's swinging at me for 1, 2, 3, 4. That did not hit birds. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It sucks that No More Lies. There's not really many good counters out there, unless if you're just trying to counter what the red decks can do. Draw a card. It's got to be a smite. It was not a smite. Okay. We aren't necessarily dead. We're at 1 as it stands, but depending on what you drew, we're probably dead. I would have loved that smite. I would have loved this card not to have plots. Okay, we're at 1. We don't have a way to gain life, really. We're going to get a talent down. We're going to start drawing at least. Oh, I'm so terrified, everyone. I hope everyone knows how terrified I am right now. We've got 2 mana. So that's a No More Lies and a Get Lost. I think we kill this. Next turn. Let's pass. So I can't hold open the No More Lies and the Get Lost. I can do one or the other. I'm probably not going to No More Lies. I'm probably going to Get Lost. Let's go ahead and make a token of a copy of this token. That way we can at least have a quicker beatdown. Because we're going to need it. If we even make it that far. We're going to need it. He's just, you know, 1 top deck shock away from killing me. Me misplaying and killing that. Okay. Resolves. Resolves. What we got going on? I can't kill it. Okay, he gets a land. I have to be patient and kill this show off. Two blocks. He's gonna go to damage. We get lost to show off. He gets to draw a stupid card. And we just, I mean, I didn't feel any hold. Oh! Okay, we're starting to get places, ladies and gentlemen. Are we going to be able to win? Oh, I really needed Elspeth in this deck for this. Maybe I should have had her. If you made it this far, win or lose, we really should have worked on trying to get Elspeth in this deck somehow, I think. Oh, I should have activated that ability first. I'm so silly. Oh, and I'm just locked myself out of No More Lies. Not that it was going to really help. Not much. I'll just activate this. And, okay, that was probably the best play then. Quicker beatdown, quicker beatdown, quicker beatdown. The next turn, I can kill him. Okay. He has to kill me this turn. He has to kill me this turn. He has to kill me this turn, or I'm going to kill him. We made it. Almost. We've almost made it. We can't counter eggs yet. Oh, he got very unlucky. He did not draw cards he needed, and he's out of here. Yes! Oh, victory! Hey, 1 more and we go 6-0, so let's try that. We go first, 2 counters, so we're definitely going to try to get these out early and then removal. Great land, by the way. No creature, no utility, but still, like, the land we... The mana we get out of this is perfect. We get red. We draw another counter. Okay. Is white incoming? Black incoming? Or just red? You got the lizard on here. Oh, looks like a freaking alligator fox. Doesn't it? It's just a fox. I wish I had said none of that. Our only play right now is this, are these counters, so we're just gonna wait until we have 5 mana to play this talent. Like, there's nothing we really get from playing it right now besides having it down. We don't have tokens, we don't have anything that makes tokens, and we wouldn't be able to do this. Okay, Fountain Port, perfect, okay. Now we pass. And again, once we get 5 mana, we're going to play our talent, and that's going to let us have some riveting gameplay of leaving 2 lands open and passing. Pass. What you doing, buddy? Oh, I get to make a token. Thank you. Thank you so much. You let me breathe a little bit. Play this waste, tap you, and tap you. Play the talents. And talents, we're going to do nothing with you this turn. But with fish, we attack with you. The mighty fish token. Jumping out of the pond, leaping over the lily pad. So graceful, majestic. Right into someone's grill. And guess what? You guys guessed it, no more lies. He must hate me. I'm sorry, buddy. Okay. We're going to do a cheap token copy for 1 mana. 1 mana, get a 1/1, draw a card. That would be a very good card. That's why that card's not printed. Now, we could make these 3/3s, but, you know, then we couldn't hold open 3 steps ahead. And we couldn't do this. No advantage for you, my friend. None. Nothing. Not. And he's out of here! Alright, 6-0 with Teferi. Look at that. I'm so happy about that. Teferi Goes Bird was a success. Let's go to the post-game wrap and see how quick that's over with. You just watched the whole video and you didn't subscribe? What's wrong with you? Go back, hit the button, like it, comment how doofy I look. I don't care. Feed the algorithm. Feed me. Hey everybody, welcome to the post-game wrap-up and the deck tech stats review. So, we had a really good match run with this. We had 6 wins, no losses. Really excited because we beat Boros tokens 3 times. We beat them on the play and on the draw. So we actually beat them twice on the draw. So we know it's not play draw dependent. We do it even on the draw twice. We beat Mono Red, we beat Black, and we beat Selesnya Rabbits. So all really popular decks. The Black discard deck was what the Black deck was. So all really popular, really good decks. They're all trying to climb with these meta decks. They're not all top tier, but we know Boros is top tier. We know that Red's top tier. Actually, you know what? I think Rabbits is top tier too. So this deck hangs with the best of them. The matches weren't too long for control deck. Surprisingly, we got a lot of scoops. They kind of realized that they weren't going to beat us. They weren't going to outvalue us. There's no changes I would make to this deck. I love it the way it is. If you want to take it out there, maybe you face slightly different decks, make some tweaks yourself. But I love this deck. This and the Skeletons deck I played a little bit ago, they're probably going to be the 2 decks I used to grind up to Mythic if I even try to do it this season. I didn't bother last season, but I kind of want to try this season because Wes got up there so quick, and I just didn't even bother. All right, so thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and tell your friends about us. Peace.